Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. John Hood, what do you wish you had said last week's show, but you didn't?
We have dissected the election results so much that the cadaver is virtually become dust. But here's what I would say very quickly about the county and some of the, again, I looked at the AP voter analysis, sort of like an election poll, but includes a lot more voters than people who just voted on election day. And not just in North Carolina, but in much of the country, while there was a different outcome for president, of course, because Biden has been elected, Donald Trump was elected in 2016, but a lot of the trends were kind of similar. I mean, the places that went redder in 2016 got a little redder in 2020, like rural counties. Places that got a little bluer in 2016, some inner suburbs that had been Republican-leaning but flipped over to being somewhat Democratic-leaning, they moved a little bit more blue. I mean, we sort of had a more of the same kind of look when you're looking, for example, at geographic dispersal of voters. Here's a quick little number for you. North Carolina elected more county commissioners that were Republican in 2020. I like to look at county commissions because they tell you a little something about overall trends in counties over time. Republicans, at least according to the counting as of early Friday morning, had won 61 out of the 100 counties. In terms of county commissions, that's way more than they've ever had before. I think they went into the election with 56 or 57. That tells you that, and these are mostly rural counties that used to be Democrat that have flipped to Republican. There were also at least one county, Guilford, that had a Republican, even though it's an urban county, had a Republican commission going into election, but I think the Democrats now hold it. So that this blue becoming bluer, red becoming redder is an interesting dynamic.
And this trend about county commissioners flipped what, early 2000, somewhere in that area? It started moving more and more Republican?
It started moving Republican actually in the 80s, but it was a kind of a steady rise, and then it went down, then it went up, then it went down. But the big gains have happened in the last 3 election cycles.
You know, I just have to say, one of the great things I love about having John Hood on our show and on our panel is that these issues we talk about are serious, but he's able to bring some humor to them and make us laugh and understand that in the overall scheme of things, life is going to go on. Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.